This week it's all about the Tab S2, and yet again this morning I'm joined by Brad from Samsung. Brad, welcome to the show again.
Morning.
Day 2, and you set this up for me yesterday. I got all excited and I had to stop so that I'm learning with all our consultants out there. What are you talking about today?
All right, today we're just going to chat about everything that's in the device. So we mentioned a little bit about the screen technology. I'll dive a little bit deeper into that. But everybody wants to know what's the processing power, what's the RAM. What is this little baby that's ultra slim and ultra powerful, but what is it capable of? So if we're looking at the screen, as I mentioned, 9.7-inch Super AMOLED, it does have a QXGA resolution, which just gives you roughly it's 2048 by 1536. So it's a very high resolution screen. It's definitely setting the bar when it comes to what's out there on the market at the moment. As I mentioned yesterday, we spoke about that 4:3 screen ratio. So that's really all just about documents and magazines and anything that you're reading that needs to fit onto the screen without having those extra lines or excess space on the screen. In terms of processing, the device is really capable of multitasking and doing everything that you need to do. So it is packing an octa-core, very much like the S6 has got. It's a 1.9 gigahertz quad core plus a 1.3 gigahertz quad core. So it gives you the management of power, but also maximizing which quad core it needs to use to give you either the most power or the best power consumption. So it really does handle the workload, but save you getting you through the full day's work that you need to do. To boost that, you've also got a 3 gigs of RAM packed into this device, but not just normal 3 gigs of RAM. It's Samsung's new LPDDR4 3 gigs of RAM, which is the same type of RAM found in the S6, giving you that high speed information processing, which you've come to expect from the Samsung brand.
So Brad, talk to me about the operating system.
Alright, so with it being the latest and greatest from Samsung, it is powered by the latest version of Android, which is Android L, or Lollipop as we know it. It is running version 5.0.2, so it really does have very current software and all the great features from Samsung without being overloaded with Samsung bloatware. So we've taken the same philosophy as was taken on the S6 and removed a lot of the non-essentials, but there are a couple of favorites that people have requested that we actually have brought back, especially ones where people love to alphabetize their icons in their app drawer.
Wow.
So that's back. I know a lot of people missed that. Other than that, the internal storage on the device, with it being a tablet, it's really going to be used a lot for multimedia, business, that sort of thing. So people want the storage on the device. It does have 32 or 64 gigs of onboard storage, but as we mentioned last couple of days, you can actually insert your micro SD card, and it will take an additional 128 gigs.
Wow.
So there is quite a lot of storage space on there. But let's say, for example, you're always on the go, maybe you've got a lot of documents on your phone and you really like to utilize that cloud storage. As with the S6, you've got that OneDrive cloud storage through Microsoft, one of the Microsoft apps, and that gives you an extra 100 gigs of cloud storage for 2 years. So it really allows you to leave one device at home and get on the road, get to a client or hit up a meeting, open up all the documents using that cloud storage. So it really does give you ample space on the device or cloud storage wise, all the same.
Wow, you've given us such great useful information. What will you be showing us tomorrow?
I think tomorrow let's jump into some of the business applications. This device is one of the few devices that's going to be coming out with Microsoft Office, so the official version of Microsoft Office on the device. And then of course, bundling it up with this accessory, with this wireless Bluetooth keyboard and book cover that stands it up so perfectly, allowing you to be productive and get to that work that you need to do. I think tomorrow we'll chat all about business.
Thank you very much, Brad.
Cool.
Guys, for all of you with those lovely business customers, you do not want to miss out tomorrow. We talk the Tab S2.